Good morning, my fellow SAP students. What I wanted to speak to you about today is the Asset Master Record. What we talked about yesterday was how the chart of depreciation linked up with the company code, just like the chart of accounts in financial accounting linked with the company code. Because your chart of depreciation is part of asset accounting. Now, underneath your chart of appreciation, you have your asset master record. Now, what I've done today is I've just made an example for you, because under the asset master record, you have asset classes. And for this example, what I have done is I have made 3 asset classes. So one asset class would be computers, a second asset class would be land and buildings, and a third asset class would be cars and trucks. And basically what I did was, just for this example, I put in just some hypothetical values. So for the asset class of computers, you had a value of 13,100 pounds. For the asset class of land and buildings, you had a value of 7 million pounds. And for the asset class of cars and trucks, you had a value of 60,000 pounds. So these are your 3 asset classes, but you could have any number of asset classes, although I only just put 3 down for this example. And what I've done here is I'm giving you a listing of the general ledger accounts that would need to be created in order to set up your asset accounting. So you need to set up an asset clearing contra account, which would be an asset. You need to set up your accumulated depreciation, which would be an asset. You need to set up your ordinary appreciation, which would be an expense. You need to set up your asset sale loss, which would be an expense. You need to set up your asset sale gain, which would be an income. And you need to set up your clearing revenue from asset sale, which would be income. And those are the general ledger accounts that you would need to make in order to set up your asset accounting. Some of the general ledger accounts just for your fixed assets, you would have to have a general ledger account for land and real estate, a general ledger account for machinery and equipment, and a general ledger account for your computers, and a general ledger account for any other asset class that you may have within your company. So this is just a brief roundup of how the chart of depreciation has the asset master record beneath it, and beneath the asset master record you have any number of asset classes, and underneath those asset classes you actually have your assets, and you would need to have general ledger accounts in place for your assets. So I hope you've gotten some value out of this presentation, and please let me know your thoughts. Bye.